What's your reaction to the decision, and are you ready now to come out and make a
statement? My reaction to the
stand?
decision is, it's good that we're getting some finality to this. I think it's been long overdue. I think the process selecting 81, just preliminarily, highlights how ridiculous the federal administrative requirements are. It takes way too long to get this done. And I did an infrastructure report with Problem Solvers Caucus, and I highlighted this issue as being one of the big things. It takes way too long. It's taken over 10 years to decide what we're going to do. It's crazy. And we're still not there yet. But obviously, I'm pleased that we're moving forward. And we're going to go from there. What I view my role is in this whole thing is doing what I've been doing, raising discussions on the issue, making sure the money's there. I'm working hard on funding for it and making sure the money's going to be delivered for the future years. We got a reauthorization of the highway bill in 2020. Before then, we have a highway bill that's been stable for the first time in a decade because of my advocacy and others. And so that's good. And the other thing is making sure we're following the administrative processes the right way. And I think my advocacy has really helped a lot in that regard. I think we've had a full vetting of all the issues. No one can say they're not being fully vetted. And moving forward, whatever one everyone chooses, I'll be the biggest cheerleader of. I don't view me on the federal level as being having to take a position. I know I indicated I might, but after doing those town halls we had hundreds of people there. It just made me realize that my main goal, if I want to be effectively advocate for it, whatever you decide and make sure it gets properly funded, is to not really take a position other than to say that I want to make sure it's successful. And if it goes down the road of being a boulevard, I'm going to work my butt off to make sure it's as successful as anything, just like any other, unless it was like it would be if it was any of the other ones. So it sounds like it's going down the road of boulevard. We've got the public comment process. That's what happens. I'm glad I advanced the narrative. I think a lot of people know the issues. And I do want to commend the paper because during the town halls, you took a position, but you also fairly reported what was at the meetings, especially this line of meeting, and you aired those issues. And I think what Ryan and Ben said yesterday is exactly right, that everybody should make their asks now and highlight their concerns now. We've crystallized those concerns. It is a regional issue. And if it does become the boulevard, I just want to make sure some of the regional issues are addressed. And that's where I'm at.